Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again today. Let's take a look at the wheel liner for the rear wheels. Now, most of the rear wheel well actually does not have a liner. Instead, from the factory, it appears to have been coated with this black protective coating, which in my case is now all dried up and it's crumbling away. Not because there's rust underneath, but just it's over the years it has dried up and now it's freely falling off. There is a small plastic wheel liner back here. Only protects this sort of bottom area and it is just filthy and looks nasty. So I would like to take that off, see what's behind it, and clean this part separately away from the car. It's a plastic part. I'll rejuvenate it, bring it back to life, and we'll take a look at what we end up with. So let's get started. It is only held by this one bolt here. It's a 10 millimeter. Actually, it's a nut. The bolt seems to be welded onto the frame, onto the body of the car. All right. Now there appears to be a little clip here that holds onto this ridge. There it is. Okay, so you just pull down a little bit, the clip releases. Now this side is free to move. There we go. This is the liner for the rear wheel, all plastic. And yeah, the first time it's ever coming off, it appears. Well, what do we have back here? Clearly the muffler, but also, oh, there it is, yes. See how this part moves? Watch over here. I'll move it up and down. I hope the video picks this up. This is the harmonic balancer. There should be one on this side and one on the other side. This is basically a big piece of metal, probably iron by the look of how rusty it is. A big piece of metal that's attached to the frame and rests on these rubber bushings. And the idea is that it acts as a, I think resonator is the right term. I'm actually not sure what the right term is, but the idea is that if there are vibrations in the body of the vehicle, in the frame, this is what will pick up those vibrations and soak them up so that you enjoy a smoother, quieter, and sort of higher class, higher level ride inside the car. So any vibrations passing through the body would get absorbed by this device here. I can't remember the term right now, but that's its purpose. It's completely disconnected from the body of the car in a sense that this is not welded to any other metal piece. It's just held by rubber bushings onto the frame. I'm not worried about the rust. It's just a different type of metal and it's not structural or anything like that. In fact, if you care about weight reduction, you may want to take that out, both on this side and the other side. I bet that this weighs quite a bit. It seems like it's a very big chunk of iron. Let me move this closer and we can maybe take a look at it from underneath. Oh, yeah, it's quite big. So you may just choose to take that out altogether if you want your car to be a bit lighter. I would keep it in. I would want to keep the car original, but that's where this device is installed, and there should be one on the other side as well. All right, I'll come right back after I have cleaned this plastic part and we'll put it right back in. Thanks, folks. All right, I'm back. It's been a couple of hours. I cleaned the plastic piece several times. I allowed the liquid to soak in and penetrate as much as possible. I think this is as good as we're going to get. The surface itself is actually physically damaged, probably by little stones flying up from the tire. So this would never look perfectly smooth or anything like that, but I think it's much better than before. At least it looks black compared to the sort of grayish color that it had before. I'll have to roll back the video and compare before and after, but I think we're in a much better state now. There is a little plastic tab here at the back which is flexible, and again, one of those things you don't want to see breaking off. This plastic tab presses against this edge here, and in doing so forces this part of the plastic piece to push against the metal. Or actually no, this is plastic as well, but it's forcing the black piece to be pushed against the blue piece here. So that's its purpose, and again, it's better if you don't have this broken and if you have it nice and flexible. So let's try to fit this back in. I'll start from here, sort of aligning this edge and up here. There we go. So the top is fine, the bottom is fine. I just have to see if the little bolt coming from the body, oh, there it is, yeah, right in the hole, and then we'll push back, clip, that's it, back in place. There it is. Now the little nut, actually I thought originally that it's metal, but it's not, it's actually plastic. So I soaked it as well, and I'm just wiping it now. I soaked it in the same liquid. There it is. It's plastic, again, not something that you want to see crack or break. We'll put this back here. And we'll give it a very, very slight. And that's about it. This won't fall off anymore. So yeah, I think that's much better. Let me pull the camera back a little bit. The lighting is not ideal, but when the wheel is in, this part is actually visible in the gap between the tire and the edge here. So you do see this, and having it be this rich black color, I think visually it's much nicer. And it's those small little details that at the end of the day make a difference. So I think it was worth spending the time. Yeah, I'm happy with the result. All right, folks, that was it for those liners at the back. Very small pieces, very easy to take off and rejuvenate. Take care and best of luck in your project.